This wasn't just any life. This was a life built on laughter, respect, and a whole lot of love. Every morning the father would be up before the sun making breakfast. Pancakes on Tuesdays, eggs on Fridays. It was their routine, their sacred time. They'd talk about everything and nothing. They'd laugh so hard the windows would rattle. People in the neighborhood would see them working in the yard together, a perfect team. The father saw the whole world in his boy's eyes. And Leo, he looked at his dad like he was the strongest man in the world. He was his hero, his guide, his rock. One sunny afternoon, a letter arrived. It was an invitation to a big family party. On his mother's side. Leo's eyes lit up like a firework. He hadn't seen his mother's family in years, not since she had left. He ran to his father, the invitation clutched in his hand. "Dad, look, a party. Can we go, please?" he begged. The father's smile faded, just like that. It was like a cloud had passed over the sun. He looked at the invitation, his face growing hard, his eyes distant. He simply shook his head. "No, son, we can't go to that," he said, his voice low and firm, offering no room for argument. Leo was stunned. He couldn't understand. Why not? "Dad, they're my family too," he pleaded, his voice rising with confusion and frustration. The father turned away, his shoulders tense. He wouldn't give a reason. He just repeated, "We're not going, and that's final." This wasn't the father Leo knew, the man who explained everything, the man who always listened. This was a stranger. A wall had gone up between them, a wall of silence that Leo couldn't break through. The silence was louder than any shouting match they could have had. It was a cold, hard silence that hurt more than any angry word. The hurt quickly turned to anger. White-hot, teenage anger. Leo felt betrayed. He felt controlled. He packed a bag, stuffing clothes in with shaking hands. Tears of rage streamed down his face. "If you won't take me, I'll go by myself," he yelled, his voice cracking. His father stood by the door, his face a mask of pain, but he didn't stop him. He just watched his son, the center of his universe, walk out into the unknown. Leo slammed the door behind him, the sound echoing the shattering of their perfect world. He was sure he was doing the right thing. He was sure his father was wrong. He had no idea the path he was walking down. When Leo arrived at his mother's family home, it was everything he had dreamed of. The house was huge, filled with music and laughter. Aunts, uncles, and cousins he barely remembered rushed to greet him. They hugged him tight, telling him how much they had missed him, how big he had gotten. "Leo, you're finally here! We're so glad you came!" his aunt